getting kicked in the face. Step-up kick by Jarvis Gray.
I am going to argue that wasn't desperation. I think he knew what he was doing.
No, both of these gentlemen are solid wrestlers. They just never get the opportunity to shine. Nice spear to the midsection.
I think Jarvis Gray is looking to make a stain.
He would have made a stain if he would have hit Mason Keller with that drop.
Certainly.
Oh, with the roll-up.
Look at that roll.
Nice.
Quick snatch-up win by Mason Keller.
Your winner of the match by pinfall, Mason Keller.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Great Lakes Professional Wrestling Showcase!
He's supposed to be here any second, right?
Yeah, I invited him.
All right, well, let's hope.
Conrad Louds and Cannonball Alex Steele, you aren't dead. I'm impressed, honestly. Hey, appreciate the invite. It's a cute little place you got here, but one question. Isn't your coach supposed to be here? Did he flake on this too?
Okay, Mark, so here's the thing.
My name is Ace.
Yeah, I wasn't talking about your name.
Another relative newcomer here at Capital Pro. Let's bring him right out. I know everybody here is wanting to hear from Ace Valeska.
Get a good shot. There you go.
Joining me right now to talk about.
Listen, DJ, I'll let you get your words in, I promise. Okay, this is different. First of all, before I get to the things that I have to answer, to say, let me just ask, is it great to be in the Fledge on a Sunday night, or what? No, it is not. You're all gullible. It is depressing how easy all of you are, just like the rest of the locker room. It takes nothing. It takes nothing. But here, DJ, I know you have some things to ask me. Go right ahead.
Yeah, well, I was here to speak of how you have taken the advice and focus on your mat work, taking up some time at the Hook and Catch Club on Conrad Laut's and Team Honey Badger's recommendation. Is that accurate?
It is accurate. And if you tuned into the broadcast recently, you would understand that I was mugged by those criminals at Hook and Catch Wrestling.
Let's go ahead and we can check that video. All of our Capital Pro fans can check that video now. If they want to, they can see some of that footage of you at Hook and Catch. Not looking great.
No, it was not. I was not prepared to be jumped from behind by animals for the entire time. But you know what? It's all right. Because unlike the rest of the Capital Pro locker room, I don't quit when things go my way. When things don't go my way, my mistake. Therefore, I came back again and again and again and again. And by the end of my time at Hook and Catch, I was tapping out every member of that sham of a club, left, right, and center.
We'll certainly have to take your word on that, right? I'm happy to hear that. Will you be using that same approach today as you have to face one half of our tag title holders when you face off against Big Jorge?
You see, I know Big Jorge is in the back listening to this, so I'm not going to give away all of my secrets just yet, but I will reveal to everyone here tonight a little something I learned about Big Jorge. You see, I was in the ring for Big Jorge's victory for the television tag team championships. Therefore, I know how Big Jorge is going to work, and it's as simple as Thurston Scowl. Thurston Scowl is going to try and insert himself into my match again and again and again, like he always does. So what am I going to do? I'm going to eliminate the problem.
Ace Valeska says he will eliminate the problem. Let's hope he hasn't signed up for a bigger one still.
And before I forget, Big Jorge, I'm talking directly to you. As soon as I am done with you, I am sending your coked out Dominic Mysterio wannabe self right back to rehab.
Thank God.
We'll see that later today.
If you enjoy the Great Lakes Professional Wrestling Showcase, please join our Patreon. Visit patreon.com/American Lucha Libre and become a patron. Get access to entire events as soon as they're edited. Buy access to individual events. Join the 2 tickets tier to get monthly event tickets and access to videos. If you can't make it to ringside, this is a great way to see all the action and support Capital Pro Wrestling.
Ladies and gentlemen, your main event is a tag team contest scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, hailing from the wasteland, the team of Kip Rude and the modern day shaman, the Wasteland.
They are accompanied by the Acolyte.
Put your hands together and clap for the Wasteland.
They are also accompanied by that mysterious woman behind them. She has gotten involved in several matchups involving various members of the Wasteland. But it will just be those 2 men in the ring now, officially competing in tonight's matchup. Normally the Wasteland, the darker and spookier of the 2, today that might not be the case.
Mature culture behind doesn't know that this means this. Tells me all I
And introducing their opponents, Team D&D, Ray DiMagno, Dragon Jones, the team of Demon and Dragon.
and the Dragon, El Demonio, El Dragon. I'm excited to see these two pair together. I have seen Dragon Jones by himself. I have not seen him pair with this newcomer. I am excited to see what they can do together. Dragon Jones, high flyer, looking quick. He has that modified American Lucha Libre style. I know the wasteland appears disorganized and even arguably distracted regularly. But these are a group of men that put in the work. They do their research. I am sure that while El Demonio is a newcomer, I am sure he has been scouted. I am well aware that Kip Rude...
Yeah, people talk in the wasteland.
Yeah, Kip Rude made mention of this guy before I knew what he was talking about.
Oh, you should call for the bell. Christy, do you call for the bell? Okay. Professionals will worry about
This
stuff
match
like that.
has now officially started. I don't think either Wasteland or
Right? Oh, Ray Demonio going right for what works.
yeah,
Grabbing a hold of Kip Rude's moneymaker.
yeah.
His fans would be less, but they might like it more. You know, he's got more now to show up for the swelling.
Possibly, yeah. I wasn't thinking about that.
Shaman cutting him off with that kick right to the midsection, though. Shaman is not playing.
Shaman is
Demonio pulling them together. The Acolyte trying to reach in, trying to interject himself in the match. Not really a safe place for Wasteland, as you can see. Dragon Jones cross body on both of them.
the two members of the Wasteland in this matchup were so preoccupied with newcomer El Demonio.
Ray Demonio.
Ray Demonio.
Ray Demonio only getting a 2 count with that. Hopefully Dragon Jones didn't break any of our nice chairs here.
But the two so preoccupied with Ray Demonio they completely forgot about Dragon Jones at ringside.
Well, the Shaman definitely has not forgot about Ray Demonio. European uppercutting the back of the knee, and then now kicking the side of the knee, stretching ligaments and tendons. Gorilla Monsuma's here, you tell me which ones. Uppercut form followed up by a kick, then a senton, and now a pin.
Look at that teamwork from the Wasteland. I mean, that was run like a high school basketball play. It couldn't have gone more smoothly.
I guess all you have to do all you have time to do in the Wasteland is drill, I guess.
Yeah, but it
was nice. It was very fluid.
no time for Ray Demonio to...
No, it was boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, to escape.
Excellent double team tag work out of the Wasteland. You know, we may make jokes about Kip Rude, you know, and we should, but he is an excellent tag team wrestler. Him and the modern day Shaman, solid tag team wrestler.
It testifies to his grit that he can find traction and still be so slimy. Oh, look at this. Look at that kind of a stretch muzzle or look at a hyperextend that knee. and staying on it.
Just smart wrestling from the Shaman.
He is now straining the other knee.
Grounding the high flyer, then hyperextending the joint, so it won't work as well later. This is solid game plan out of the Wasteland.
I believe Dragon Jones hasn't been in this matchup legally yet.
No, he is not. He interjected himself from the outside, but has not legally been a combatant in this tag match.
Yeah, the
2 count only.
Ray has looked great, but this team is suffering. The Demon and the Dragon. Demon and the Dragon's Adventure in the Wasteland. That sounds like something I've seen on Amazon Prime by accident.
I thought it was module B5.
We want Dragon! We want Dragon!
This crowd
I
getting...
think he's wrong, but
I think this crowd knows exactly what they want. They want to see Dragon Jones in there to defend his partner.
sure. Or they want to see somebody else get beat up by the Wasteland.
Could be that. Could be that.
Yeah, they are bloodthirsty savages.
Yeah, they might want another sacrifice to the Wasteland. That is more than possible.
Tag made of Dragon Jones to start getting what they want. Doesn't look like the Wasteland's getting what they want right now.
Dragon Jones.
Unless they wanted high knees and body splashes, which they could.
They might.
Yeah, I didn't see their wish list earlier.
Yeah.
Only a 2 count.
Kip Reed looks like a guy that's into high knees.
Well, if you read his Facebook, you know that isn't far from the truth.
Yeah. Dragon Jones had a front headlock on Kip Rude. Now looking for a suplex. Has him in that position. Able to get him up and over. Even then, while secured in that suplex, Kip was still looking for that tag.
Kip Rude is always looking for the tag.
Look at the Shaman just resting there with a boot. Just
waiting.
Yeah.
He knows his spot.
Advocating for that double team maneuver at all times. That's a rare open access double team. And there it is. You can't say it didn't work. Can't say it wasn't effective. Now Shaman unleashing that mean streak. Oh! You don't have to scout when somebody just declares it. Dragon Jones gets out of the way. Looks to be
little distraction.
Yeah, it looks like our ref's into it as well. Ref might be more into it than Dragon Jones.
The Acolyte snuck his way in.
A mallet to the midsection of Dragon.
Shenanigans. Nice. Dragon Jones close enough to the ropes. Ring awareness, able to get him out of harm's way. Tag made by the Shaman.
Still though, that entourage by the Wasteland has led things to break down a bit here in the ring, here at the Fledge.
Neckbreaker by Kip Rude. Knee strike to the back.
Ray DeMonro's out at ringside, and that's going to be enough.
Your winners of the match, hit the Wasteland!
Capital Pro fans, the Wasteland about to join me at ringside After that win, Kip, Shaman, Acolyte, how are you guys currently feeling?
It always feels good to get a win. But it seems like every time we find a team that wants to stand face to face, nose to nose, and fight the wasteland, they disappear. Where are the misfits? Where's Buford and 24K? We ran them off. So championship committee, you can keep sending us ad hoc tag teams, and we'll keep breaking them. Or give us our shot at the titles.
Speaking directly to the championship committee is the Shaman, saying they have their eyes on those tag team titles. Fewer things will prove a point to that committee than wins. And like them or not, the Wasteland just secured another one.
Next week on the Great Lakes Professional Wrestling Showcase, we'll have singles action as one half of the Great Lakes Tag Team Champions Big Jorge does battle with the wild card Ace Valeska. Will Ace have Jorge's plan of attack figured out, or will the Dust power the big man to another impressive victory? You're gonna have to tune in to find out next week on the Great Lakes Professional Wrestling Showcase.